Hey guys, this is Soymilk. So today we're gonna do the predictions. Yay! So yeah, the predictions are here. This is going to be my personal predictions based on two things. First of all, I've listened to the Chinese MC Tong, which has done already his predictions and I already posted on my IG, so you guys can check it out. Then the other thing is that I'm still waiting actually for Liang Happy predictions, which is the one of the most, if not the most popular MC for IDV tournaments. However, though, I think Liang Happy is a little bit afraid of doing the prediction this year because last year he predicted one wrong, like really wrong, and everything snowballed from there. So I think like Liang Happy is being a little bit more careful this time and with his predictions. And I not only see Liang Happy being very careful, I also see the MC Tong, which is the one that I'm going to feature in this video. He's also been very careful because as you can see he has done something very interesting. He said it's 3 or 2, and it means like he's not quite sure, like it is like there is like the luck, because everyone that plays IDV knows that this game is a little bit like a luck game, because when I hear the hunters, they're saying like it all depends on the spawn. The spawn is the most important thing, and also depends in if that day your hands are good. It depends on your mental state. It depends on everything matters when it comes to competitive gaming. So of course there's many factors to talk about, but first of all I'm gonna start with Group A. So Group A is B4U versus AG. It is going to be the first team. Well, now there's a change in the schedule, but still, my first prediction is going to be that B4U gets third place. Why am I saying this? Well, it is because actually there's actually pros and cons to everything. And in the case of B4U, the cons is that they don't have enough exposure to Japanese region. They haven't played against Japan region yet. However, though, the pros is that they have been practicing for a little bit with some friendly matches against TOW5, and if I remember correctly, even with Wolves. So that's one of the things, sorry about that it could make B4U a little bit like the underdog in here. This is my personal prediction based on the knowledge that I have that they have practicing, and a lot of people watch the Grizzly stream with the friendly match. So after the match, like every time you compete with a new team, you learn things and you experience so much things. So another thing is that their Hunter Sprinter is so versatile. He's the best of NAU. His Dream Witch is OP, and the survivor team of B4U is mainly a support survivor. They have a very good support, which is really important, and that's why I think that B4U has a huge chance, like 70% chance to get to the third place. Now let's go for AG, or in Japanese Ageha. The team name is Ageha. Ageha has also pros and cons. The pros is like their main hunter, their only hunter, PP Cha. He has a very scary Blink Nayad. He has also been practicing breaking wheel in China server. He has hit Big Hunter in China server, Hydra, and yeah, he's really OP. And the only cons would be that is AG's first time in COA. They have never been in COA before. They only have experience with Japanese teams. That would be the only con I would say for AG. And one more con could be that the survivor team of AG is also not as experienced, like they've never been to COA. Yeah, once again, yes. So AG is a team that completely relies on the hunter and Nayad particularly. So yeah, that could be, they are both like really close to each other, I think, in probability. So it's really up to you what do you say, is either 3 or 4, but you can feel free to choose between those two. I'm gonna go to the next one, which is Wolves versus Weipo. Wolves, the hunter Alex, he is right now, he is the best, if like he's the best hunter in China after, and closely followed by Tong. They are really like fighting for the first place, but Wolf Alex and Dong, they are literally the best hunters. So Wolf's got Alex, which has a very scary Nayat. Breaking Wheel, not so scary, but still very strong. And Weipo has Breaking Wheel. It also has a very strong survivor team, but everyone knows that Wolf's survivor team is awesome. Like, it literally is, they literally, in before Wolves, the only reason they cannot go to COA last year is because they didn't have a good hunter. But every time their survivors will always get a 4-man escape. That's why in China there's a saying, 两队必死, which means like wolves, 4 survivors is a must. So for them, the pressure was so real that they had to carry their hunter. So yeah, it is a big thing. The wolf survivors are super strong. So this is the prediction. Wolves number 1 place in the A group. Wolves number 1. Weipo actually. Weipo is very good, okay? But hear me out here. The only thing is that Weipo's hunters actually, Yang Moran, YMM, and is it Dipao or Lipao? Wait a sec. The other hunter of Weipo, he is also, they're both not as stable. And without having experience with Japanese player, there is a chance, I mean, when they fight, that they could even like let AG go up or before you. So really, Weipo definitely is wild guess in here, because they are really not as a stable team overall. However, though, AG is very strong. AG is very strong right now, and then Weipo is strong but not stable. Before you, the underdog. So yeah, I would say Wolves number 1, Weipo either 3 or 2, AG 3 or 4, before you 3 or 4. All right, that is my guess. Now we go to B group. All right, B group. The first one is SST, and then the other one is ACT. SST is the Japanese team for Sun Sister. They have a very nice prospector called Kazuneko, and their hunter actually, I think his name is Wolfie, if I remember correctly. Yeah, they are actually, his hunter is quite scary as well, but I think in SSD, the survivors are the ones carrying the hunter situation too. And in similar situation with ACT, because ACT have their hunter called Yue, and Yue is also, sometimes he gets really nervous, and he tends to like just get nervous overall, and it's just, you can see it in his face. He doesn't work well under pressure, I'm just saying. So, but the survivors are really good. ACT survivors are veterans. They have been playing for a very long time, and they have been in regionals in China. So I think between SSD and ACT, they have a huge chance to either be 3 or 2, 3 or 2. The chances are almost equal. Now, between BZ, okay, BZ is, if I can, BZ is the Taiwan Macau region team. The Hunter is good, Survivors is decent. However, the only problem with BC is that they really don't have experience in other regions, and they are like a bit an under experienced, you know what I mean? So that is a little bit lacking for BZ. So it is going to be a little bit hard for me to say this, but BZ is number 4. And MRC, I have to talk about MRC because MRC survivors are really good. They're very strong. There is a Xiao Di and there is Weirdo. These guys are amazing. I think the survivors team is almost similar to FBXEQ and Wolves level. Very good support, very good coordination. So in general, it will be from this team because MRC is really that strong. Believe me when I say that he's strong. He's really strong. MRC is really strong. MRC will have to go to number 1 place. SSD and ACT, either 2 or 3. Both of them. 2 or 3, not quite sure. And BZ has to be 4. Yes. Now we go to the C group, all right? The C group is, let me check my iPad again. Oh, my phone fell. Anyway, I'll just pick it up. All right. All right, the next one is Scars. Scars is a Japanese team. They are very strong. They're the second ones that came in to COA. They got the second spot in COA. They are not the underdog. They're actually have had a lot of improvement. They're the ones who have had the most improvement of the Japanese teams, because in before they were not even in the map. Like in before, Scars was just like an average team. They even got to COA last year. So this year was a very breakthrough year for Scars. So Scars is definitely going to put themselves in the map this year because they're finally making it to COA. Then another team is GG. GG, as you guys must know, is last year's champions. The only difference though is that last year they won with PPCA. And this year, this whole year, they have only been playing with their other hunter named Xon. And Xon, I have to say this, is not as OP as PPCA, alright? Because PPCA was the one who won championship. And he's the one who literally like battled until the end to FBXEQ in COA4. So this year, it is a little bit unpredictable. Yet why I'm saying it's unpredictable? Because PPCA just came back to the professional arena. He just turned 18, just literally on March 30 he turned 18. So we don't know whether he has been practicing or whether he's ready for COA. Like we are like wondering. Everyone is wondering. He has been playing Hunter, just not as much as before. He was away for a while, and PPCA has not been participating in any of the regionals in China. He's only been able to watch from afar because he was not legal. And China respects a lot the legal age, at least. Like they want them to be legal enough to be professional gamers. So we're gonna leave it there for now. Now I'm gonna go to GR. Okay, GR has Survivors side first. They have had so many changes on their survivors line. Like right now, 3 of the 4 survivors are new, and then the other one is is not that veteran either. They have no veteran players. They only have like good players. They are good survivors. They are not OP, I have to say. It's not like Wolf. It's not FBXQ. It's not MRC. Okay, I love GR, but I have to be very honest, and this is very realistic. They are good. They have good moves. They are very meta, and they play well, but not to the level yet of really OP like Wolves, FBXQ, and MRC. So, in the other hand, though, GR has PPX. PPX is very well known for Druid, Bonbon, Sculpture, and Geisha. So, the good thing about PPX is that he has so much versatility. Like, he can manage so well at the same level 3 hunters. Like, he knows how to deal with the 3 hunters at the same time. That skill level that he has with these 3 hunters are really, really amazing. So that's one of the things that PPX has compared to Son, Gigi's hunter, and compared to other hunters, is that he's so versatile and so experienced. PPX has been in since COA2, so he is really, really a veteran. He's pretty much like the most popular IDV player in all China. So he has a lot of support. He has shown that he still got it. But now it's up to the survivor side of GR. So next one, let's talk about BL. BL has been the Southeast Asia champion after GH, and they managed to get their COA ticket recently too. I mean, they were doing IBC and everything. They are really, really strong survivors and hunters. Actually, quite scary, I have to say. However, though, one of the things once again lacking with these foreign teams is that experience level. IDV is a game of luck, experience, and one thing that is very important is confidence. If you don't have that confidence, then you don't have the confidence. Like, we definitely will need to see if they are good playing under pressure, if they can manage, they can do as well as they do in our Southeast Asia server, do it abroad. Like, we definitely need to see that, and then I think they will really need to step up their game for winning against Scars, or because I'm talking about Scars because I think that is the one that they could be able to beat. I think BL is about the same level as Scars due to their competitive history. And so in this one, I'm gonna say GR number 1, GG number 2, BL 3 or 4, Scars 3 or 4. All right, now we go to the last one, the final one, which is Group D. All right, Group D is GH. We're gonna start with GH. GH is one of the Southeast Asia teams that is really, really strong as well. Same level as BL. They are both the best of Southeast Asia, and Southeast Asia has some really, really awesome players. Like, they have really, really good competitive gaming. The only thing is, like, once again, they lack enough experience with other regions. That's one of the things that could work against them, and that's something that to look out for. However, though, GH Survivor line, they have some veteran players in there, and that could be, and they also have a new player but also veterans, so they have a mixture of both. So I think that could be very interesting to see, like, what can they bring to the table. Same as the hunter, that is also very scary. Next one, we're going to talk about Do 5. All right, Do 5 is Tong. All right, the only thing that you guys must know about Do 5 is Tong, because Tong is Do 5 and Do 5 is Tong. If there's no Tong, there's no Do 5. All right, Doe 5 relies on Dongxuan almost 80% because of every time Dongxuan comes out is an all kill. So that is extremely scary, and it's a little bit discouraging that GH will have to face Dongxuan in their first match. However, though, don't worry, because GH still could have a chance to rebound, to come back with MS. If they fight against MS, let me check. I'm not quite sure whether they'll fight again, but I think they will fight against MS eventually, because this is like like 2 versus 2 and 2 so they will definitely have a chance. Everyone will fight against each other between the small groups. So yeah, let's talk about MS. MS has been in COA last year as well. I think they might have been a little change on the lineup of survivors, but at least I've seen the same hunter and one of the same survivor as is there, so that is a good news, I guess. I think it's going to be good. And at the same time, let's check. MS has a really good, if I remember correctly, I think it's Dreamwitch Sculpture. Yes, the hunter is really strong. However, though, I haven't really seen the Korean survivor being like competitive in other regions, like with Japan and China. So within Korea, they're the best of the best. They're the best of Korea. However, though, once again, they lack a little bit of more exposure to other regions. But since they have been in COA 2, and since in COA twice, I mean, this time and last time, so they have been in COA already once. They have this experience, and you know that in IDV you definitely need experience, confidence, and luck. So they might have a little bit chance as well. So I think it's going to be between MS and GH who gets the third place. And FPXQ, alright, FPXQ is FPXQ survivors. It has always been. Before FPXQ had Ken. Ken was the hunter who had to fight for last year's COA championship. So FPXQ has a huge experience being so close to the top. So close they can almost touch the trophy. So it's a little bit sad though that this year FPXQ cannot be in COA. He's not going to be participating in this COA. He's still in FPXQ though. He just wants to take a little break because he's very young. He is legal, but he's very young and he still has like to sort things out on his own. He's part of FPXQ, but he's just not in competitive gaming at this moment. So all the pressure is going to Afu or Afu. I don't know how you want to say it, but I say Afu. Afu is the ex-hunter for X-Rock, and he is a very scary hunter. The only thing is that Afu is sometimes pressure can get to him. Even he admitted himself, and during last year COA interview, he said that sometimes the pressure just gets me and I will have to manage my train of thought by myself. And being a hunter and being on your own, sometimes you just have to get your things together somehow. So it all depends. It all comes to Afu and Doe 5. I think it's very interesting here because Doe 5 survivor line is not as strong as FPXQ survivor line exactly at this moment that we are talking, because there is a member of Doe 5 that is not feeling well at this moment. I think I read on Weibo. So there's one survivor that might not be in Doe 5 right now. Like he might be there, but it's not at his best moment. Like he suddenly got a little bit sick. So that could work against Doe 5 and it could work for FPX. So it is very difficult, guys, but it is between Doe 5 number 1 or FBXQ number 2. So I'm going to go with the same as Tonghua said, as the MC Tonghua said. I'm going to go Do5 number 1 just because of Dong Xuan, and number 2 FBXQ. I'm gonna say GH number 3 and MS number 4. Well guys, I really didn't want this video to be this long, but I really hope I explained this good enough, and don't worry if I miss something. I will work on my notes and read once again, and then I will try to keep you guys updated. If you guys need anything, you can just text me on my Instagram. I will see you guys on the next video, hopefully. And thank you so much for watching. Good luck, everyone, and goodbye. Have a good day.